Hi everyone and welcome back to Total Coins. So in this video we are going to be doing the second part of my collection walkthrough. So in the last video we did my basically room tour and what did we do? A silver proofs, that was it. So in this video we're going to be looking at my Bunc coins and sort of my different sets that I've sort of amassed. Not going to be covering my albums or my year sets or any of the sort of Royal Mint albums that I've got. I will be doing that on the next video. If you haven't seen my silver proof and sort of room tour video, I will put a link to it just up here and you can go and check that out. But without further ado, I will bring the first box in. So obviously I'm not going to keep the box on screen, but just to sort of give you an idea, this was one of the boxes in the room tour that were sort of stacked up sort of to the side of my room. So let's have a look what's in here. So there's some new coins that I've added sort of quite recently. As you can see, when I pulled the box in, I have both of the Santa Claus or the Father Christmas 50p's from Gibraltar, and I've got both the coloured and the non-coloured one. And as you saw, for those of you that saw the silver proof video, you'll know that I've got last year's one in silver proof as well. And the next bit I've got is the Canadian year set. I can't remember what year this was. 2018. So the reason that I really like this one is the 50 cent up the top here actually glows in the dark. So when you turn the lights out, I believe the white strip in the middle there is bioluminescent, but it's a Canadian coin set, and as per normal they are all absolutely stunning. Really like the Canadian coins. I'd say they're probably joint second, joint third, something like that. Sort of, I'd say my top four world coin sets have to be sort of US, Australia, New Zealand and Canada. But Australia, New Zealand and Canada I can't separate. I couldn't tell you which out of them that I prefer over another. Right, the next one that I've got is a bit of an interesting one and not something that you sort of see all too often. Now these aren't actual coins, these are tokens, but what I've got is these are, so it shows you down the bottom here, basically commemorative coins to celebrate Epcot in Florida. So this is one of the Florida Disney parks, and you've got this coin here. The dawn of a new Disney era is the opening day commemorative token. You've then also got this one here which celebrates the 30 years of Epcot, and you can see them there. So absolutely stunning set. You will notice as we're sort of going through the sets today that there is quite a few Disney. My other half is a massive Disney fan, and whenever I find sort of ways to sort of bring Disney coins in, I do tend to sort of grab them. But this next one in its blue envelope is probably my most favourite. So this is actually a commemorative coin for Euro Disney, as it was called at the time, now Disneyland Paris. Got a bit of sticky on there, a sticky substance on there, but it basically says The sun never sets on Disney Magic. Grand opening April 12th, 1992. But what makes this coin extra special, so obviously it should be in that. What makes it extra special is the letter that comes with it. So I will put it up on the screen so that you can read it, but essentially this coin was only issued to Disney staff members that were working at the park in 1992. And as soon as I saw it, I had to have it. Sort of, I've seen a couple sort of over the years. There's been a couple of sort of the Epcot ones floating about, but I've always sort of missed out on them. But when this one come up, I literally just had to snap it up. So this special medallion is your personal gift commemorating the opening of Euro Disney Resort, and you've got it in both English and French. So originally, when Disneyland Paris, as we now call it, opened, a lot of the rides and attractions were in English. It was after sort of protest from sort of people in France that they changed to sort of have either dual spoken language or just purely French. But originally as well, Euro Disney was actually meant to be in the UK. What actually happened was where they have built. So for those of you in the UK, down in Windsor, we've got Legoland. That was actually meant to be where Disneyland Paris was going to be, but the French come along and basically said, well, we'll build all the roads for you. And the UK basically said, well, we're not going to do that. So that's why Disney ended up opening the park in Paris. But with that said, we will move on to the next one. So another thing that I'm sort of very, very passionate about is space. I've always said if I ever got the opportunity, I would go in an instant. There is nothing that would stop me. I absolutely love space. I love sci-fi. Yeah, very, very much. So with this one, this is the Australian year set that was released this year to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the moon landing. But what you will see, I believe it is just the $1. So all the others are the sort of the normal designs, but the $1 is a very special commemorative coin. And you've got the information there. So yeah, another amazing Australian set. I try to get a lot of the Australian coins when I can. The only problem is obviously I can't get them direct from the Australian Mint. I have to get them from eBay, which sort of obviously I'm paying a premium there. But the Australian Mint won't actually ship to the UK, so the only option to get them is through eBay, unfortunately. Right, the next one I've got is actually a coin that I found when I was just sort of scouting around eBay, and one of the reasons that I got it was because we have a fellow coin tuber who is struggling with a particular £2 coin. I'm not going to name any names. I think sort of all the other coin tubers that watch my channel will know exactly what I'm talking about before I even show this coin. But a lot of you who sort of watch this channel as well will also know. And it is a what I'm calling Shakespeare's Comedies. No, this is actually a £50 silver commemorative that was released for Shakespeare. So there are a couple of £50 and there are a couple of £100 coins that you can get. But I would admit, when I saw this, I absolutely loved the design on it, and the fact of having a £50 coin really fascinated me. So you'll see there, denomination is £50. The alloy is 0.999 silver. Weight is 31 grams. Diameter 34 millimeters. And the obverse designer is Jody Clark. And the reverse designer is John Bergdahl. I have completely butchered that. There's no probably about it. But yeah, managed to get hold of that a few months ago. And I think it is an absolutely stunning coin. Before I just happened to come across it, and I didn't even know at the time that they were doing sort of 50 and £100 coins. But I am trying to get the money together to sort of pick up one of the £100 coins. And the next one we've got is another sort of high denomination coin, and that is the Welsh Dragon, the £20 coin. So if you saw one of my mint videos, I don't think it was the last one, I think it was the one before that. So the October, I think it was the October mint tour. This was one of the things that I picked up while I was at the mint. You can only buy these at the mint. They don't sell them on the website. Literally the only place you can get them is at the mint itself. And you'll see there, it is a £20 coin. Once again, 999 silver. Weight is 15.71 grams. Diameter 27 millimeters. And the obverse designer is Jody Clark, and the reverse designer is Norman Stillman. So yeah, another absolutely stunning coin. What I would like for them to do is to actually release one for each region of the UK. I think that would be a really nice set to have. So the next one I've got is my Peter Pan set. So I actually done, I can't remember, did I review this or did I review the silver proof? It might have been the silver proof I reviewed. But what I will do is I'll open this one up for you so you can actually have a look at it. And yes, I know you're probably all sort of screaming at me now for sort of actually opening this packaging, but the coins are still completely sealed, so I'm happy enough to do it, and then you all get to see it as well for those of you that haven't seen the set yet. So actually, yes, I do remember I did do a review on this one. So we have the Peter Pan one up top, so second to the right and straight on till morning, and then another Peter Pan one, all children except one grow up, and then we've got the Tinkerbell, if you believe clap your hands, and then the one in the Darling's bedroom, and that's Peter Pan has come and he is to teach us to fly. Then you've got the TikTok croc, which says it was the terrible tick tick of the crocodile. And then you've got the Captain Hook, which says avast, belay, yo ho, heave to, a pirating we go. So you see there's a bit of sort of, it's not all that great on that one. That is actually inside the sort of the plastic that the coin's in. It's got had no effect on the coin itself, but that's actually how it come from sort of Westminster. So that was a bit disappointing, but as I say, the coins are all in amazing condition. And what was absolutely brilliant about the Peter Pan set is that 10% of all the price that they were went to Great Ormond Street Hospital, and obviously it's an Isle of Man set as well, so it is an absolutely stunning set. And I will admit, a couple of weeks ago when Christopher Collects found one in his 50p hunt, I actually did then come and sort of get it out again, just because I hadn't had a look at them in quite a while and really wanted to sort of go back. So the next set that I've got is one that I definitely did a review on, and this was the Concord set. So it's a 3 coin set from Guernsey, and basically it's got 3 coins all commemorating the different stages of a Concorde flight. So I'll just get it out. So we have, they're all 50p's again, but we've got takeoff, we've got landing, and then we've got flight. So you've got the information about Concorde there, and then the coin specifications just there. So a really nice set. I will admit, as soon as it come up, I did sort of jump on and sort of buy it at the time. There we go. Right. So I think that's the end of those type of sets. The next one I'm going to leave for a little while, and we'll get on to. I'll tell you what. Actually, no, I will show this one next. And this is probably the most expensive non-silver silver-proof coin that I've got in my collection, and it is the Royal Mint trial set for the bimetallic £2. So it is an absolutely stunning set because it shows you sort of the different stages of production as well. So you've got the outer blank, the inner blank, then the coin once it's been sort of merged together, and then the final coin. And with this, it is, I can't remember what ship was on it, but I know it's one that they're releasing next year. Got all the gump falling out now as well. So you see there from the other side. And you're probably all screaming at me what the coin is, but I cannot remember for the life of me what the ship was called. I know it's not the Mary Rose. Anyone that remembers, please leave a comment down below, because that is going to bug me now. But so we've got that set. That was I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I know it wasn't cheap. But it is an absolutely stunning set. I have actually got the new £1 trial piece as well. I will get to that one when we do my album reviews. So now what we'll do is we'll get on to the Royal Mint packs that I've got. No, actually what we'll do is we'll go through the sort of the random coins that I've got off to the side. So in here I've got a mixture of sort of tokens and actual coins. So the first two I've got is 25th anniversary of Jurassic Park. So as I said earlier on in the video, I'm a massive fan of sci-fi, and I absolutely love the Jurassic Park films. And I saw these a little while back. They weren't that expensive, but I really like the look of them, and at the time hadn't seen sort of any other Jurassic Park coins. So they're saying that they're limited to 5,000 worldwide for the silver, and 1,000 worldwide for the gold. These aren't so they're not pure silver and pure gold coins, they're just silver plated and gold plated. But yeah, really like them. So I got hold of them when I found them. Then we have another moon landing commemorative coin. So this is 1 crown, and it is from the Ascension Islands. So A limited issue of 25,000. So yeah, another sort of moon landing coin. Obviously with this year, with sort of what it was, there's been sort of quite a few of them released. I've then got a random Benjamin Bunny in the change checker packaging. I think this actually come out of one of my job lot unboxing videos. So yeah, there's that. And then we've got this one. So Britain's longest reigning monarch. This was a commemorative coin that was actually issued to school children. It wasn't sort of, as far as I'm aware, it wasn't sort of generally available. But I know sort of my little one brought this back from school one day, and it's been added to my collection. So the next one I've got is a Russian commemorative. So this is commemorating Yuri Gagarin, who was the first man in space. And you'll see there the coin. It's a coloured coin. And I believe it's 1 ruble. No, 25 rubles I think it is. So yeah, managed to get that a little while back. So you can all probably see the space theming. Right, what is next? Right, so next one we've got is a couple of the brilliantly uncirculated Alphabet 10p's. These are the 2018 ones. So I got B for Bond, as I just thought the coin was absolutely stunning. This was before I actually had sort of any of the other ones. This was actually before I really started collecting properly as well. It was just that we happened to sort of be in Wales on a holiday, and my other half wanted to sort of go to the mint, and yeah, we absolutely loved it. And then we've got K, which has got some significance to my little one and my other half, but I'm not going to go into that. So yeah, and there is more to do with the 10p's as well. There will be more to do with the 10p's on my next hunt. And right, the next one is something that all of you should have, or at least 1,000 of you should have by now. It's been out long enough. I know it's still available on this particular from a particular website, and that is the Christopher Collects token. So I actually got this quite early on, just after they were released. And it is his Holy Toledo token. And I am lucky enough to have token number 9. This was obviously before I'd even sort of spoke to Christopher. I hadn't long started the channel. I don't even think I had the channel yet when I bought this. But if you haven't got one yet, head over to his website, christophercollects.co.uk, and pick one of these up. I know he's got a new one coming out this year, or sort of beginning part of next year, sorry. I have already told him that I expect to be able to buy token number 9. But yeah, a fun little token, and sort of definitely sort of really interested about sort of creating these. I have been sort of speaking to Christopher on and off about this, and it may be something that I look to do next year. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Would it be something you'd be interested in, a Total Coins token? And if so, I might actually look into it for next year. So the next ones that I've got a couple that I'll show at the same time, and these are a collection of various coins that have all come from what is it? Coin Club. That was it. So we've got a couple of Disney. We've got Belle from Beauty and the Beast. We've got an absolutely stunning Mickey Mouse one. Really, really like that. Obviously, none of these are currencies that have not been created from any of the territories. These are all just purely tokens. We've got Legends of the Sky. So I believe Caledonian Coins had a different one of these on his channel the other day when he done his PO box opening. And then we've got a Captain Marvel as well. So yeah, definitely sort of head over to Coin Club. What they do that I really like is every now and then you'll get an email from them, and you'll basically get the opportunity to sort of buy sort of coins like these, and that's where all of these have come from. Is an offer email that they've sent through, where you get the coin for free and you'll just pay postage. So head over to Coin Club. I'll get there in a minute. Head over to Coin Club and check out the coins that they've got. They have got some absolute stunners on there, and some amazing Star Wars sets as well. I think Christopher is going through a set that they've got on his channel at the moment, and I'm very, very jealous of him. Right, the next set that I've got is some more coins from Westminster, and these are sort of random ones that I've picked up sort of over the course of the year. So the first one is obviously the D-Day Landings £2. This was the first coin that they were giving away in their face value sweepstake, and I was lucky enough to get selected for it. So it is an absolutely stunning coin. And the next one is I've got the brilliantly uncirculated Peter Pan singular coin. And then the next one I've got was the Red Arrows £2 coin. So this was not one that went into circulation, but an absolutely stunning coin, and this is a jersey. I used to, when I was younger, sort of go to a lot of air shows. I live quite near sort of Biggin Hill, and there used to be a really, really amazing air show there every year. And I had an aunt and uncle that used to take me. And then we've got another D-Day anniversary from this year. But on this one, we have Winston Churchill with the saying, "We shall never surrender." So I believe this one's part of a set, so I might look to sort of try and get hold of the rest of the set. But it's an Isle of Man coin as well. So that is all. No, it's not. I have one more sort of oddity set, and it is the Russian World Cup commemorative set. So this was a set that was released for basically to commemorate them hosting the World Cup, and it actually comes with a banknote, which is a polymer banknote, and you see there, that's the reverse of it. It's then got pictures of all of the stadiums that were used in the tournament. And why is that not inside there? Shows you I haven't even opened it properly. So there we go, we've got the reverse. So that's a 2018 banknote. And then we've got the commemorative, I believe they're 25 ruble coins. So this is the reverse of each of the coins. So really like that set. When I first saw it, it was one that I sort of grabbed as soon as I could get hold of it. But I did have to sort of get it off sort of eBay, because getting Russian coins in the UK isn't as easy as going to the Russian mint. So the next part of the box is my singular Bunc packs. So these are coins that have only had one version of them released. The next box that we'll be going through will be my set, so that will include things like the Snowman, the Beatrix Potters, the Paddingtons, everything like that. So first two that I've got are both £5, and we've got the Remembrance Day coin from this year. So an absolutely stunning coin. Really nice to see a Bunc coin with some colour on it. And there you go, there's the information on the coin. And the next one I got was the Year of the Rat. So this is the first of the Chinese Zodiac coins that were released in sort of brilliantly uncirculated condition. Normally they've always been released in just silver proof. So when the first one come out, I grabbed it as soon as I could. I'm not going to unbox this one to show you the coin details on the back, but yeah, absolutely stunning coin. And what have we got? Right, so what I'll do is I will grab out all of my 2019s. So quite a stack here. There have been some absolutely stunning designs released this year, and it's just a shame that sort of not more of them have gone into circulation. So the first one we've got is the Wallace and Gromit. So this was a coin I'd done a review on for the silver proof, and this one's actually this is unique packaging from the Royal Mint, where it actually has sort of a really nice display stand built into the packaging. I haven't built the display stand, and I've got no intentions of building the display stand, but it is an absolute stunner. And then the next one we've got is the 50 years of the 50p. So this was a unique one that was released to celebrate the 50 years, and you've got lettering all around the outside of the coin, and then the special mint mark. And then we've got Sherlock Holmes. So my favourite circulating 50p, and it was the coin that I blame for getting me so addicted to silver proofs as well, because the Sherlock silver proof was actually the first one that I ever bought. And then we've got Stephen Hawking's, which is another absolutely stunning coin. And this was one I really wished, this, out of all the ones from 2019, this is the one that I wish they'd put into circulation. So when the Brexit coin was cancelled, they could have just slipped a couple of million of these out, and everyone would have been absolutely ecstatic. And then we've got the Samuel Pepys £2, the Wedgwood £2, and the D-Day Landing £2 again. So what I've been trying to do sort of for my collection is actually have both the Bunc packs and the silver proof sort of as they're released. So I've been sort of quite lucky that sort of all of the ones that have come out this year I've managed to sort of get hold of. But over there. So if you give me 2 minutes, I've just got to sort a couple of bits out, and then we will get on to the rest of the coins that I've got in this box, and then we'll get on to the sets that I've got as well. So I will be right back. Right, sorry about that everyone, my memory card on my camera sort of got full and didn't want the video to sort of cut halfway through. So we've just gone through the 2019s, so let's have a look at the 2018s. And let's just make sure I get them all. That's it. So once again, got quite a good set of these as well. So we've got People Act, the Frankenstein, which is an absolutely amazing coin, and then we've got the RAF ones, which unfortunately weren't released into circulation last year, which was a real shame. So we've got the Lightning, we've got the Sea King helicopter, we've got the Spitfire, the Vulcan, the RAF Centenary badge, and then the last one that we've got from 2018 is the First World War Armistice. That's it. I had to read it, otherwise I would have guaranteed to pronounce it wrong. And next we've got some of the 2017s. So, first one we've got is the First World War Aviation, £2. We've got the Jane Austen £2, which is another absolutely stunning coin. And then the most people's top 50p, which is the Isaac Newton. And then the last one that I've got for 2017 is the £1 set. So with this one, the coin that was used in this album has actually got a little mint mark, sort of just there above the E of the 1. That's not there on sort of normal pound coins, and there was an extremely limited amount of them produced. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what the amount was, but that makes this coin exceptionally rare. If you give me 2 seconds, I will have a look on my phone and get you the mintage for this coin in particular. So 9,850 of these were created. So extremely rare, but really nice set. Right, so I've got a couple of 2016s and then just sort of random years. So what I'm going to do is we will go through the last lot together. And there's just 2 more coins after this left in there. So we've got the last round pound in brilliantly uncirculated. I've got the Bunc pack for the Shakespeares. This is actually the set that I'm most trying to get in silver proof. We've got the Navy Centenary, and with this one, this will have the 4th portrait of the Queen on, whereas the circulating one has the 5th. We've got Battle of Hastings, the Magna Carta, Battle of Britain. So with this one, this will be the same as well. This will have the IRB on the back, so this will be the 4th portrait of the Queen. If you'd seen my silver-proof collection, you'd have seen the silver-proof Titanic coin that I've got. This is the Bunc pack that goes with that. And then I've got a Queen's Diamond Jubilee. And no information on the outside about the coin. This was one that actually, if I remember rightly, come in one of my job lots. And then I've got a brilliantly uncirculated £2 rugby. So I've actually got this in silver proof as well. And then we've got both of the Brunels. So you've got portrait there and achievements there. So this is a really nice set. Really nice sort of way that it's been set up, and you've got the information on both the coins there. And then the last one here is the 50th anniversary D-Day landings commemorative. So there's an extra little card there telling you about. And then you've got the coin itself, so it's one of the old style 50p's, so it's the bigger version. And then the last 2 coins I've got in here are both the same coins, just different years, and they are the Boaty McBoatface 50p's. So you've got the 2018 and the 2019. So they are from the English Antarctic Territory. Oh, there you go. So yeah, really nice designs on them. Didn't actually know about them until the 2019 coin was released, and then I went back and managed to find that on eBay. So that's going to be the end of this box. What I'm going to do is I'm actually now going to split this video up into 2 as well, because we've got another small box, another big box, another sort of what I would call medium box, and another, well, a big toolbox, and then a really big box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the other box like this, which has got my Royal Mint sets in, and then the other boxes I will do in the next video. So this series is going to be split over 4 videos now. So what I'll do now is let me get everything put back in this box, and then we'll get the next one out. Okay, so the last box that we are going to go through on this video is going to be my sets. So first one we've got is the 2 £5 Christmas coins. So a lot of you would have seen the Nutcracker from last year. That's that one. And then you've also got the 2017 Christmas tree as well. It's a bit disappointing actually they've not released one for 2019, because I would have definitely got that to sort of keep up the collection. And then staying on the Christmas theme, we've got the 2 snowmen. Let me just knock this light down a bit. There you go, that's a bit better. There we go, so we've got the 2 snowman coins, the 2018 and the 2019. So I've covered them in quite a bit on my channel. And then the next set we've got is the 2 Gruffalos. So we've got the Gruffalo that was released at the beginning of 2019, and then we've got the new one that was released a couple of months ago. So really nice. And obviously I have got both of them in silver proof as well. And the next set we've got to look at is all of the Paddingtons. So we've got the two 2019s, so Paddington at St Paul's and Paddington at the Tower of London. And then we've got the two 2017s as well, so Paddington at Buckingham Palace and Paddington at Paddington Station. And then the next two we've got is actually part of an unfinished set. The last coin in this set will be released next year. And this is the two Captain Cook coins. So we have the 2018, which is basically the 250th anniversary of Captain Cook's voyage of discovery. So they're both called that. I can't remember what their actual subjects are. And then you've got the 2019 one just there. So what you'll see as well, so if you look at the coin, you've got basically the ship. So once you've got all three, that's why the albums have been set up, why the cards have been set up like this, so that you can actually remove it from one card and place it in, sort of have all three coins in one card. So yeah, looking forward to next year when I can complete that set. And then, what shall we do next? I'll tell you what, we'll do get the big one done. We have the full Beatrix Potter set in Brilliantly Uncirculated. So we'll start with the Beatrix Potter Anniversary. We've got the 2016 Peter Rabbit. Those lights are still really bright, aren't they? There we go, that's a bit better. So we've got the 2016 Peter Rabbit there. We've got Squirrel Nutkin, Jemima Puddle Duck, and Mrs. Tiddlywinkle. So with the 2016 set, the only one that I'm missing in silver proof is the Peter Rabbit, just because it is so expensive on the second-hand market. Pretty much everyone that I've seen has gone for anywhere between sort of £400 and £600, and at the moment I cannot justify spending that on a coin. So on to the 2017s. We've got 2017 Peter Rabbit, 2017 Tom Kitten, and good old Benjamin Bunny, and Mr. Jeremy Fisher. So with the 2017s, I've got I do have all of them in silver proof. I got quite a good deal actually when I sort of bought them all. And then we're on to the 2018s. So we've got the 2018 Peter Rabbit, the second rarest 50p in circulation. We've got Flopsy Bunny, not quite the second rarest 50p in circulation, according to the Royal Mint. And we've got Mrs. Tittlemouse, which I believe, is it the third rarest commemorative in circulation now? I think it is. And then we've got the Tailor of Gloucester with a mintage of 3.4 million. And then the last one that we've got is 2019's Peter Rabbit. So this one wasn't put into circulation. You could only get it sort of in the mint packs and in sort of silver and gold proof. But it is another nice one. and hopefully they'll do another one next year, even if it is just the Peter Rabbit, but we'll have to wait and see. So the next set that I've got is the Tower of London set. So this was a set that was out towards the beginning half of the year, and it basically depicts sort of key areas relating to the Tower of London. And what it also done as well is each of the coins, if you actually laid them sort of next to each other, would actually make the outline of the Tower of London. And obviously the Tower of London holds significance as well, because that is where the first mint was. It was actually based in the Tower of London. Then it moved across the road and then over to Wales in 1968, I think. Literally the Royal Mint as it is now essentially opened with sort of decimalisation. So, first one we've got in the Tower of London set is the Ravens. The second one is the Crown Jewels. Then we've got the Yeoman Warders. And the final one we've got is the Ceremony of the Keys. So I have done sort of some reviews on a couple of these, so check out on the channel. And then the last sort of mint pack set that I've got is the Queen's Beast set. So let me just reorganise the ones that I've already got out, just to give myself a bit of room. Everything else is falling over. Right, so they're out the way. So we have, so there are actually 3 different versions of the English Lion. So you've got the original one from 2017. It was then reissued in 2018 and then reissued again this year to celebrate England's victory in the cricket. So as you can see it there, it's all the same designs. It just has the date has changed. So with the actual Queen's Beast set, at the moment there are 2, 4, 6, 7 coins out of 10. I believe the remaining ones are being released over the next, I think they've been released next year and then potentially the year after. So the first coin in the series was the English Lion. So you see down the bottom here, it's number 1, and that was released back in 2017. And also from 2017, you've got the Scottish Unicorn. And from, no, that's not the right order. Wait there. Preparation's always key. So the third coin in the set is the Red Dragon of Wales, which was released in 2018. And then you've got the Black Ball of Clarence from 2018 as well. This is number 4 in the series. Number 5 was the Falcon of the... no, I'm not even going to try it. You can read it. So that is a 2019 coin. And then another 2019 coin was the Yale of Beaufort. And that is coin number 6 in the series. And then the final one that's been released so far is the 2020, the White Lion of Mortimer. And that is coin number 7. So obviously as the new ones are released, I will be picking them up, and obviously as soon as I can I will do some reviews. And then the last bit that I've got in this box is my collection of Strike Your Owns. So I've actually managed to build up a collection of all but one of the Strike Your Owns. And the only one I'm missing is the Royal Wedding coin. That was only released for sort of one day on the day of the wedding, and the resale price on them is stupid. You're looking at sort of 120 to 140 pounds. So that's why I haven't picked that one up. But what we'll do is I'll see if I can get the majority of these on the screen and see if I can actually get them in order as well. So the first one is the Last Round Pound. And I will say a lot of these I haven't actually got myself. I've actually ended up buying them on the second-hand market. And then there you go. Next one was the New Pound. And I believe so we've then got the 2017s, which were, it's alright, I will get there in a second. So I think this one was a 2017, and then you also had the 2017 Isaac Newton as well. Absolutely stunning coin. And I think that's it for 2017. Then they went on to the 2018s. So let's make sure I've got all the right ones out. So in 2018 you had the 2018 Britannia. Don't know who has touched that, but I will be having serious words with someone. Don't know what's gone on with that one. Obviously that is the 2018. This is actually the first Strike Your Own that I got myself from the Raw Mint. And then in 2018 you also had the Frankenstein. And you also had the Isaac Newton reissue as well. So it's exactly the same coin design, but it carries a 2018 date. And the only way you could actually get this coin was by going to the mint and getting the Strike Your Own. I didn't. I actually got this one on the second-hand market, just because I needed it to sort of complete the collection. And then the last one that was released in 2018 comes in this bag. Obviously I believe the Royal Wedding was a 2018 as well. The last one was a £5, and that was the Nutcracker. On the actual capsule. So yeah, absolutely stunning. And then we go on to 2019, which has been busy as anything. So the first one that was released in 2019 was the Britannia, or the Britannia 50p, should I say. So once again, the only way you'd have got this is through the Strike Your Own. And then that one was followed up with the £2 Britannia. With this one, this is the same one that was put into the year sets. But from what I'm hearing, both this one and the 2018 Britannias were, obviously we know the 2018 Britannia's NIFC, and it's also looking like the 2019 is going to be as well. Then the next release was in May, I believe, and that was the Sherlock Holmes. So everything from Sherlock onwards are coins that I've actually sort of gone up to the mint and struck myself. So brilliant. And then the last two that we've got are the 50 years of the 50p Strike Your Own. This one was out for, I believe, about 3 or 4 weeks, and then run over the course of the time while we went through the sort of 50 years of the 50p celebration. And then the very last one that I've got so far is the Wallace and Gromit. So you'll see that this one is massively different from all the other Strike Your Owns that have been released, and I will admit the packaging is absolutely stunning. Not massively keen on the coin in Bunc, but in silver proof it is absolutely stunning. So and then obviously you've got the Latin across the top, which basically translates to cracking cheese. So absolutely brilliant. And obviously I haven't got Snowman yet. I'm actually going up to the mint this weekend to get the Snowman. But that is my silver proof, my Strike Your Own collection. Obviously, as I say, the only ones that are missing is Snowman, which I'll be getting this weekend, so that's not a problem. And then the Royal Wedding, which I will find it at some point, because obviously it's the only one that I'm missing. But at the moment, just can't justify it. So that is going to be all of the coins that I go through in this collection video. I know there's been a lot, and I know this has been a video that's sort of gone on for a while again. The next video will probably be about the same sort of length, because there's still a load more to go through in there. And then obviously I'm hoping that in the final video we can go through sort of all of my albums, and literally finish this series off. So what I'll probably look to do is do the whole collection series sort of once a year, sort of probably around this sort of time and lead up to sort of Christmas. So what I'm hoping is, obviously this video will be going live on the 11th of December. Then on the 18th of December I will do the second part to this, or the third part in the whole series. Then the 25th, obviously being Christmas Day, I'm not too sure. I will be putting out a Christmas video, but not too sure whether it will be if it will just be a dedicated Christmas video or if there will be an additional video as well. Haven't quite decided with that one yet. Also, I haven't decided about the next video, so the one that I said was going live on the 18th, I may push that back a bit just because we've got going to the Raw Mint this week. If there's sort of substantial changes that are sort of worth noting, then I'll put out a Raw Mint video next week. But from what as far as I'm aware, there's no big changes at the Raw Mint, so I will literally just be going, probably won't be doing any real video. What I might even do is put the second part of this up and put the Raw Mint video up on the same day, or I'm yet to work out what I'm going to do is if I do a Raw Mint video, whether it will be up on a Sunday or a Wednesday. But keep an eye on the channel and you will know as soon as I put them up. So that's going to be the end of this video. Obviously, as I say, sort of keep an eye on the channel to stay up to date when I upload the different videos. You can do that by subscribing and ringing the bell icon. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know what you thought about this part of the collection, and also hit the like button. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. The links will be in the description below, and obviously I post on there every day when I upload a new video. And with that said, thanks for watching, thanks for sticking with me to the end of this video. I know these collection videos are proving to be long and very grueling, but I'm really enjoying sort of sharing my collection with you all. I know it's something that sort of you've all asked for. I don't think you expected it to be this in depth, but I really wanted to thank you all for sort of sticking with me to the end of this video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. So have a good one, and I will see you then. Bye.